Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. I am here in what has to be the coolest warehouse in Cleveland. But why am I here? Get that answer. Let's talk to my guest, Aaron and Russa of Ingenuity Cleveland. Thank you so much for joining me. First of all, before we talk about what's coming up, what is Ingenuity Cleveland after all?
Ingenuity Cleveland is an art and music festival. And so we have a big party here, and then we also do community engagement programs.
So there's something that goes on all year long through the Ingenuity Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll talk about this festival. How long has it been going on? What does it involve?
Sure. This is our 20th festival season, so we're super excited to have people down here to our brick and mortar in the Hamilton building in the St. Clair Superior neighborhood. We were a traveling festival for a couple of years. A lot of people remember us from being under the bridge or behind Brown Stadium or on East 4th, but we put roots down here about 8-9 years ago, and we're really excited to show off what we've done over the past almost decade.
And this festival, it's kind of like a hodgepodge, a little bit of art, a little bit of engineering. What is that all about?
There's a lot of engineering and a lot of art. It's what really makes it unique is that we have a lot of people with a high technical skill, and then we have a lot of artists that come in together. So we make something unique and special that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Now, 20 years, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sure the festival now is different than year one. How has it grown? How has it changed in 20 years?
Yeah, absolutely. So a thing that we've integrated with Emily Applebaum is having themes for our festival. So this year's theme is Forging the Future. So there's a lot of homage to like how we got here in the Industrial Revolution. So you're going to see really credible things here like glass blowing, blacksmithing, some really old world trade mixed in with modern day technology through a lot of our exhibits and exhibitors.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me about where we're standing right now.
Well, this is Ingenuity Labs, and this is really what changed us, is being able to have one location so we can start building out. And then we have different tenants that rent space, and that also helps us create what we're doing here.
Okay. So coming up, what are the details of this year's Ingenuity Fest?
Sure. So the festival will kick off on Friday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
We'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can pick up tickets on our website, www.ingenuitycleveland.org, or you can get tickets at the gates. Weekend passes are just $25.
And the website will have everything you need to know, where to go, parking, things like that?
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. When people walk into this year's festival, what's it gonna look like? Talk about the vendors, things like that.
Sure. I don't want to give away too much because surprise is a big part of us, but you're going to find over a dozen food vendors. You're going to find over 100 artisan vendors and exhibitors, people local, people not local. You're going to see giant exhibits that you can crawl inside of. You're going to find tiny little installations that you have to really, really, really get a keen eye to come find. So you'll see giant things and really tiny things. You're going to see something in every area.
Good stuff for the eyes. What about for the ears? Any kind of music going on?
Oh, music? Yeah. I mean, how many bands do we have?
We have over 100 performance groups on 6 stages.
6 stages, and we have 4 floors. So we have installations on the 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, and then we have this main space in the outside.
Okay. Who can come to this? Is this for families? Is this for older kids? Who can come?
Oh,
everybody?
Yeah, absolutely everybody. We are very, very aware of like everybody in our community. So we have wide pathways, we have ramps, we have elevators. So we want everybody at any ability level to come down and enjoy our festival.
Mm-hmm. Now, if people want to, outside of the festival, maybe want to work with Ingenuity Cleveland, maybe volunteer, I don't know how that works. Maybe they're an artist, wants to get involved. How can they get in touch with you to do that?
Well, I would say the best is go on to Facebook and our website. So you can volunteer, and we have meetings pretty much every Thursday that are open to anyone, any skill level. And if you want to learn things, this is the greatest place to do it. We'll help you learn how to use a screw gun, to paint, to solder and weld.
All right. And then if people want more information, like you said before, on Ingenuity Fest, let's get that information out again, please.
Sure. It's our website, www.ingenuitycleveland.org.
All right, come on down, Ingenuity Cleveland. Aaron and Russa, come down and see the event. It is a blast. I've been here before. It is. I can't describe what it is. You almost have to come see it for yourself.
Yeah,
so thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, here's what we're working on for today's newscast. Hoops After Dark comes to a close for the season. We have a recap of the championship game ahead. Access to health care inside a school. Which CMSD location is the latest to have its very own clinic for students, staff, and the community? The work of a Puerto Rican artist now sits in Cleveland. How a partnership between the Sculpture Center and Metro Health turned into this permanent piece of art at a neighborhood bus stop. Hoops After Dark has ended for the season after an exciting championship game at Rocket Arena. Fortunately for you, I had an all-access pass to show you all the fun. Here we are, Rocket Fieldhouse, which is the culmination of a summer-long event called Hoops After Dark. This is the championship game where two teams are coming together to battle out to see, well, who's the best and who gets the trophy. But why is this program so important? Well, let's find out together. The anticipation was mounting as Team Vince took the court to face off against Team Trayvon in a game that was all summer in the making. And their biggest supporter was watching courtside in Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb.
I'm really excited that this is our 4th year having the Hoops After Dark program, getting young people across our city using the skills of basketball, applying them to life, especially in the summer months to keep them safe. So just excited about this program, excited about the amazing partnership we have with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and looking forward to seeing some good basketball tonight.
What Mayor Bibb said was true, and Hoops After Dark wouldn't be as successful as it is without the support of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Tonight is everything for these two teams that have come together for our Hoops After Dark program, which is a program that we partner with the city of Cleveland with and the mayor to try to give young men during the summertime months when crime is up, death rate is up, to give them something else to do during their summers. And they've gone through a whole season, they've gone through the playoffs, and they get to play here at Rocket Arena tonight on the same floor that the Cavs play on.
There's more to Hoops After Dark than just playing basketball. So much more is offered to the young men that could potentially be life-changing.
We know that a lot of young men need support in finding employment. Sometimes they need just general guidance, right, and advising. They might need assistance with housing. And right now, a lot of food insecurity is happening in our community. And so we bring those services directly to them through our support specialists and our amazing community partners like Murtis Taylor.
This is Angel Perez's 3rd year in the Hoops After Dark program, and it's basketball, Perez says, that brings people together.
It's a good outlet for the community. It helps everybody make new friendships, and it's a good vibe, and everybody got a different background. We don't know everybody's background, so we all got different backgrounds, but basketball brings us all together. So no matter what your background is, we all have the same thing we want to do. We want to play basketball.
As for the future of the Hoops After Dark program, Cleveland's Youth and Family Success Chief Sonia Pryor-Jones gave me a little hint.
Well, you know, no one said this, but I kind of heard we're going to have a WNBA team in Cleveland soon, so maybe we'll have an opportunity for young women as well in the near future.
What an electric night here at Rocket Arena for the Hoops After Dark Championship. Sure, there was one team that won it all, but everyone who joined the program, they're all winners for what they did all summer long, how hard they worked, and for what they learned. Congratulations to Team Vince, who won the Hoops After Dark Championship trophy. If you would like more information on the Hoops After Dark program, visit the City of Cleveland's website at clevelandohio.gov. Over at the Friendly Inn Settlement House, expectant moms and families were able to leave a community baby shower with helpful resources, support, and baby items. Richard Stewart reports.
So if I call your name, you are the winner.
It looked like a celebration, balloons, gift bags, prizes, even coloring, but this baby shower was much more about teaching the value of maternal health.
We are reaching out to the community. This is a City of Cleveland program that's been around for over 3 decades. Infant birth mortality has been a huge issue in our community, and we are a program that makes the difference. Our numbers say it, and as you can see what we're going to do right now, the providers that we have here, the networks that we do, we really support families in the City of Cleveland to help reduce infant birth mortality.
Alongside the music and games, families found vital connections to resources, ones they can count on.
Hey, we're here today because we wanted to bring the community together for a successful baby shower. We have these different baby showers here to help mothers who might be in need. You might need a car seat, you might need a stroller. Hey, guess what? You might even need some resources. Come on down here to this baby shower. We got everything that you need right here to have you become a successful mother, raise that kid properly, so we can have a great community.
Families given a bingo-style activity sheet designed to get them talking with service providers.
They're going to go to each vendor table. These vendors are people like the Department of Child and Family Health. We got legal aid, we got Tri-C, different resources that they can come and benefit from. When they go to that table, after they talk to that vendor, they get a sticker, fill up that bingo card. After they fill up that bingo card and get bingo, guess what? We got something for them, a nice diaper bag.
Ohio Pharmacists Association focused on making sure parents know where to turn for everyday health needs and how local pharmacies can be a first stop for care.
Pharmacists are the most accessible healthcare provider, and we want moms to come to us to get their care, everything from prenatal vitamins to folic acid. Today, we're here to talk about how moms can take care of their babies. So we actually created a common childhood illnesses notebook, and in it we have resources for what to do if your kid has everything from the common cold to pinworms to the stomach bug, just so that moms have a resource on hand that they can use.
And for White, even after decades with the program, his favorite part hasn't changed.
My favorite part of the event is just all of us getting together, good music. I love music, and just real good energy, and seeing people being connected to the programs and community services that they need. That's what I like, and that's what I love, and I love to see a family and their baby together.
This community baby shower gave families more than just diapers and strollers. It connected them with vital resources that can really make a lasting difference. And if you missed it, Moms First hosts events all year round. For more information, go to momsfirst.org. For TV20 News, I'm Richard Stewart.
Last week, TV20 News brought you the story of the signing of the final beam to be used at the new police headquarters. TV20 cameras were there as the beam was officially put in place. Numerous dignitaries and city council members, including Council President Blaine Griffin, were on hand to watch the beam being raised up and eventually put into its final place. Cleveland Police Chief Dorothy Todd said this is a big day in the construction of the new home for the Cleveland Police.
As you see, this project has been so many years in the making. We have had, projects that started and failed. This one here is our home. When we came here the first time we saw this building, we knew this was a police headquarters. This is what we were looking for. This is going to make an impact for us, for our operations, and for the community. It's such a great day because this is the progress that we have, and we know this building's coming, and we know in another year this is going to be our home.
You may have noticed an American flag and a Christmas tree going up with the beam. Chief Todd told us that the builders traditionally do that on the final beam as a sign of good luck. Cleveland Metropolitan School District celebrated the opening of a health clinic inside another one of its schools, this time at Anton Grdina.
It's so important because education and healthcare go hand in hand. If kids are not feeling well, if they can't come to school, they cannot learn. So the fact that we will have a healthcare center right here where students can get their physical, where prescriptions could get filled, and prescriptions could be delivered right to home. This provides so many different services that our families can have and need, and it's not only for families that attend this school, it's for the entire community. This is going to be a game changer for this community and really help with our work in making sure that all kids have access to a high quality education.
This is a moment of progress and reflection of what's possible when we come together across sectors to support the whole child.
It's part of the City of Cleveland's investment in the Integrated Health Initiative. The goal is to increase access to healthcare services for students by offering clinics in schools, providing additional health supplies, medical equipment, and telehealth infrastructure in schools, and creating community health education awareness. Also at Anton Grdina, the 20th annual Father's Day Walk took place across Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Fathers, grandfathers, uncles, brothers, and male role models walked hand in hand with students.
Imagine, if you will, this is like Father's Day during the school year. We know how important and how impactful it is when a scholar has that father figure, male role model in their lives. Now, dads, we want you all to know now, do not make this your last time here at Anton Grdina. Please get involved, get connected. connected, stay informed.
This initiative aims at making sure fathers showing up and supporting inside the classroom as well as walking their children to the school. One of the things you hear, the narrative is fathers are absent. And what we have been doing the last 20 years is changing that narrative at the beginning of the school year, around September, where we encourage all fathers to walk their kids to school.
Over 40 fathers participated in the Father's Walk this year. Still ahead, it may look like a bus stop, but a brand new sculpture now sits off West 25th Street in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. We'll tell you the story behind it. Plus, the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival honors Cleveland's own Kim Whitley with a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I'm Dan Monroe, and I've been telling your stories here at TV20 Cleveland for over 10 years. I grew up in Cleveland's West Park neighborhood, a proud St. Mark's Lion. And every day you can find me and my friends playing hide and seek right here in Eppett Park, or maybe cooling off in the pool in those hot summer days. Living on the west side, I learned the importance of giving back to my community. You see, as a family, we would volunteer at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. I think that's why I love hosting Food for Thought so much. Cleveland is a town full of hard-working people, each with their own story to tell. It's my passion to tell those stories. I'm Dan Monroe. I report for TV20 Cleveland, and I report for you.
Hello, my name is Yvette Nossel, Director of Community Initiatives at the Cleveland Animal Protective League. We provide services here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center. I am part of a team called Project CARE. The letters of CARE stand for Community Animal Retention Effort. The mission of Project CARE is to help provide services to pet owners in times of hardship so they can retain their pets in their home. We distribute food here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. In addition to our pet food distribution, we can also assist pet owners in getting the necessary medical care for their pets at our low-cost community pet clinic located at our pet shelter in Tremont. Stop by and talk to one of our Project CARE associates for more details.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe here at Ingenuity Cleveland, ahead of the Ingenuity Festival, September 26th to the 28th. There's something new to celebrate in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. A sculptural outdoor bus shelter created by artist Edra Soto now sits on the corner of Scranton Road and South Point Drive. The work stands as a tribute to the neighborhood, home to Cleveland's largest Puerto Rican and Latinx communities.
And it beautifully celebrates the pride, diversity, and resilience that define Ward 14.
We're happy to present the opening of Edra Soto's bus shelter titled La Distancia here on the site of Metro Health campus in Clark Fulton. But it's more than a piece of art. It's more than a functioning bus stop. It's a symbol of migration, and it's a symbol of the conversations that are going on in this country right now.
This marks Edra Soto's first major Midwest commission outside of her home base in Chicago. The Cleveland Sculpture Center started working with Soto 2 years ago. A board member introduced the center to Metro Health, and that's how this partnership came to be. Now the permanent public artwork sits in the form of an RTA bus shelter. The Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival celebrated 14 years and also honored a Cleveland native. Sierra Nelson reports.
It's lights, cameras, and action at the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival in Shaker Square at Shaker Square Cinemas. The 14-year-old festival provides a platform for independent filmmakers, screenwriters, and actors from the African diaspora in Greater Cleveland. The fest features screenings, workshops, and awards. This year, they're honoring Cleveland's own Kim Whitley.
I'm just so honored to present this special proclamation honoring the Miss Kim Whitley, a proud graduate of the Fisk University, a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Any alphas in the house, by the way? There we go. And in many ways, she represents not only the best of Black excellence in Cleveland, but the best of Black excellence in America.
Whitley's career started more than 30 years ago in Los Angeles after she started doing commercials, shows, movies, and even her own reality show with her son Joshua. It was right here at Shaker Square Cinema where Kim Whitley would come and watch movies and dream of being a star. And now here she is in the same theater receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Tonight, how does it feel to just get the Lifetime Achievement Award in your own city, your own family?
You know, it's hard to explain because it's, you get awards from other places, but when you get it from home, from your own friends and everybody, it feels different.
Whitley received a lot of praise from friends and family near and far. Her best friend and actress Tisha Campbell surprised her on this special day. Celebrities including Oprah Winfrey did shout-outs to Whitley. Whitley says she is thankful to receive so much love from her own city.
I just want to say thank you so much for always supporting me. I love Cleveland. I love everything about it, and I'm always here to support any event that happens in Cleveland, and that you should love your city.
Sierra Nelson reporting, TV20.
Cleveland's annual Pickle Fest returned for a day of pickles, music, pickles, fun, and more pickles at Mall C in downtown. TV20 checked out the vendors, food trucks, and pickle eating contests, and more.
We are here today for the 7th annual Pickle Fest.
We live in the area. We heard about Pickle Fest from one of the vendors here at Happy Dude Brews, and we came to check it out.
I'm here today for my first ever Cleveland Pickle Fest.
Greater Cleveland Volunteers puts this on every year. It ties in, of course, the love of pickles with volunteerism. What we do, Greater Cleveland Volunteers, we're a nonprofit. We've been around for over 50 years, and we essentially match up volunteers with other nonprofits in the community who need volunteers.
My favorite part of the day so far has been watching the dog pageant show, the different dogs and all the different pickle outfits.
My favorite part of the day today has to be the pickle eating contest. The crowd was going nuts. There was pickle juice flying everywhere. It was wild.
I love just watching people walking around in their pickle suits and they're picking and just having fun.
Never really seen pickled pizzas, pickled lemonades, things like that.
Events like this are just so fun because they just bring out the spirit of the city, and it's just an amazing gathering of people.
If you want to know what the big deal is about Pickle Fest, or if you're interested in volunteering with the Greater Cleveland Volunteers, you can see a list of opportunities and sign up at greaterclevelandvolunteers.org.
My name is Lydia Hernandez, and I am a social support specialist for the City of Cleveland. Hispanic Heritage Month means to me, it reminds me of actually my family. My grandma was born in Mexico, and she worked really hard in the fields to provide for her family. She never asked for recognition. She brought her family over to the United States and worked in restaurants. My father, he was in the military, he was in the Army, he was a medic, and also went to college in Puerto Rico. When I was a child, my dad had a mission in Chicago where we distributed food and clothing to folks in South Chicago who just didn't have money for food and didn't have money for clothing sometimes. He also worked with the gang that was right there on the street where our church was. He brought them home to our house and just really tried to show them a better way and encourage them to leave the gang life. And so that was the way that I grew up. We often had folks that were at our house, maybe they were political refugees and just needed some help. And that's really what my father and my family did for our community. And then when I graduated college, my entire career, I've worked as a social service worker. And I feel like that work was inspired by my upbringing, by my father and my parents, and how they worked in the community. And just, going forward, looking forward, my daughter has also had a life of service in church and also with her sorority. And she is the Director of Community Development here at the City of Cleveland. So I feel like Hispanic heritage really is about community and resilience and really helping folks, really reaching back and helping people to move forward. That's the spirit of the Hispanic culture. We're rooted and grounded in culture and community, in unity and strength, and that's really what it is to me. On behalf of myself and my daughter and the rest of our family, we wish you a very, very happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe here at Ingenuity Labs, where they're working hard to prepare a great Ingenuity Fest this coming weekend. Now, let's go find out what happened at this past week's City Council meeting. Council approved several pieces of legislation that allows the city to go out for bond issues, authorizing the issuance and sale of bonds in a maximum principal amount of $3 million to acquire vehicles and equipment for performing functions of the city's departments, including the Department of Public Works and Department of Public Safety. Authorizing the issuance and sale of bonds in a maximum principal amount of $2 million to acquire heavy-duty trucks and equipment for performing functions of the city's Department of Public Works and Department of Public Safety, including Division of Fire. Authorizing the issuance and sale of bonds in a maximum principal amount of $7 million to improve municipal parks and recreation facilities. Authorizing the issuance and sale of bonds in the maximum principal amount of $14 million to improve buildings and structures, and providing for the discharge of governmental functions and services otherwise benefiting the public safety, health, and welfare, and for the provision of necessary fixtures, furnishings, equipment, technology, appurtenances, utilities, and site improvements. Authorizing the issue and sale of bonds in the maximum principal amount of $14 million to improve the municipal street system and related facilities and related matters. Council has approved legislation authorizing a loan agreement with Gateway 66 Limited Partnership to help finance the development of 80 residential housing units in Ward 7. The total project investment is estimated at more than $26 million. Finally, Council has adopted a resolution sponsored by Council President Blaine A. Griffin declaring October 2025 as Sudden Unexpected Death in Epilepsy, or SUDEP, Awareness Month in the City of Cleveland. The purpose is to promote greater awareness and prevention of SUDEP. SUDEP is the sudden, unexplained death of a person with epilepsy who is otherwise healthy with no other cause of death identified. It most often occurs during or after a generalized seizure, typically at night, and is frequently unwitnessed. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 1,000 people with epilepsy die from SUDEP each year. That's your Cleveland City Council wrap for this week. Stay tuned to TV20 for more updates on how council decisions shape our city. Well, what a great show here at Ingenuity Labs right here in Cleveland. One of the best warehouses I've seen in a long time. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. We'll see you next time.